I just got this PS5 remote for my review. And of course, if you are familiar with PS5 remotes, this is the original. And this is the one I got. I mean, it looks fancier. It does feel better in your hand, and I'll tell you why in just a second. So as you can see, very similar in shape, very similar, obviously, in color. But there's a couple of things on this one that I absolutely love. Now, I'm going to show you a little bit of a closer look of what this thing looks like. Now, it is gorgeous. You've got some cool colored LED buttons right here. It is super fast to plug in and kind of like control onto your PS5 and make it adaptable, because you plug in your PS5 with that USB-C that is provided, by the way. Plug that USB-C in there and plug it onto your PS5 and you are good to go. Now, I will say that the plug that they do give you is a USB-C to USB-A. That USB-A does not plug into my PS5, so obviously that point is moot right there. But this will charge this device if you want it to charge. Now, I do have a USB-C that is connected to my PS5 right now, and it goes right in here. And now I can charge it. I can play no problem, and when I am ready and it is fully charged, I can still play no problems whatsoever. Now, speaking of playing, the controls are the same, the buttons are the same, they feel fantastic. I love the joystick, the way it feels, and at night, the LEDs on it really are really cool. Now, I hope you can see this, and I know it's very, very hard to see because it won't focus, but there is a kind of a texture on both ends, on both sides right here. So when you're holding it, you can feel the texture and it feels fantastic. Now, you do have your R2, L2, R1, L1, and you have two buttons that the original PlayStation 5 remote does not have. And those buttons are settable right here. That's the set button. And you can set them to do whatever you want, which is pretty cool. If you've got a certain game that requires a certain action, you can actually preset that action to be this button right here, which is great. It looks fantastic. It does work with headsets because it does have a 3.5 millimeter headset jack right here. It does also have a little speaker right here. So if I'm playing FIFA, for example, every time I score a goal, I'll hear the net on here. And it does have that nice scrolling pad right on top of here. You've got the option, you've got the capture. Everything is there and more. It's fantastic.